Hello everybody in the TapTap.io mobile gaming community, how are you doing? Today we're looking at a game called Undergrave, a tactical roguelike. Now this is a game that has been shown as a editor's choice in the mobile gaming world, and so far throughout my playthrough, I do find this game a tad interesting. I do feel a little bit iffy about it because of the fact it's a little bit repetitive over time, but it is a fun game. You do have the choices of moving across the 8x8 board, which changes over time during each level, but then again, it is kind of a more tactical way on how can I survive over 5 to 6 enemies, or the special enemy that can do something different than all the other one with all the other rules on the board. Now your character has 3 distinct abilities, each one of them being necessary to success a run throughout each of these levels, which consumes your stamina over time. You get to use dash, jump, and throw. Perfect your strategy, using it against the enemies on the field to make sure you survive. Now, in my personal playthrough, I was lucky enough to get the magnet sword ability, which allows me to get to a certain vicinity to have the sword automatically come towards me, even if I do mistakenly throw it. The thing is though, if you throw it in the middle of the enemies, which I've done several times while playing this game, that's not really the best idea. That's probably my idiocy right there. But it is something to keep in mind that your sword is very important, and you trying to dash through to survive to the end of the game is kind of very frustrating at points in time. But this game is not bad. I'm not saying this game is awful anyway, it's just, it's repetitive. Now the pros and cons of Undergrave, that there is a lot of good style in this game. Great pixel art, great gameplay, great mechanics, simple, straightforward, and that's pretty much it. But then when it comes to cons, it gets repetitive really quickly, as I mentioned before. The music's kind of and then, you know, over time, you just feel like this is a game that you just feel like picking up after you've been playing a whole bunch of other gacha games, and you just need something that's different. There's no sort of money that needs to be paid, and just a straightforward single-player game. Overall, Undergrave is not a bad game. It's something that I'd recommend to try out, or at least something you may want to download. So the rating I give for Undergrave is must download, something that you may be interested in as a roguelike or tactical game type fan. But thank you for listening to this video. Hopefully I'll be making more of these, and I'll talk to you soon.